Roar. Roar. Hello, everybody. We're doing a little bit of welcome to 2024 painting. I am the LingSter from LingSter Games, and I have some Battletech I want to paint. I am starting the year off strong because Mini Warmut, check him out. There's YouTube and everything for him. He's on Facebook. He's doing a painting challenge for January of 2024. And that painting challenge is to get minis that are on your desk waiting to be painted and get them painted. So we're doing a challenge and we're getting them painted. I have mechs to paint. As you see from the symbol over there, I found it. Clan Wolf. That's these guys here, Battletech. I already primed them into a brown color-ish. And I've got a whole lot more to go. These are everything currently. You can't even see in the box. There's a lot in here. What I'll do is I'll switch screens. Let's switch screens and I'll show you all this funny, cool stuff I gotta paint. Not all today, mind you. Not all of this is today. Okay, not all of this. Oop, I just knocked over something. Oh, okay, that's fine. All the brown ones, though, I want to do today. Or at least some of the brown. I gotta do today. Don't worry about these four in the corner. They're just my color matchings. Because I've already painted designs, and I want to have some of these are going to be those designs later. But yeah, I want to do some new mechs today. I'm going to pull out 4 or 5. I'll do 5 because, you know, 5 is a clan star. So let's do 1, 2, 3. We'll do the Pack Hunter. And, what's another good one? A couple of mediums. We got 2 medium, we got a light. Oh, that's a wolfhound. No, we'll leave him for later. Oh, we gotta put the Dasher in. Dasher, Prancer, Comet, Vixen, Donner and Blitzen, and all that jazz. How about... How's about... We'll put him in. There. We'll put those 5 down. We'll do these 5 today. Oh, I'm moving my thing out of range. This is what I've got. I have the Vulture. Cool looking guy. I'm going to turn up this so I can see, and you guys might be able to see too. I might need another light. Let me know if you guys need another light. Or if you guys, can you even hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? You can hear me. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. So all of these have been primed. And the color that I primed them with is a Rust-Oleum color? What is this Rust-Oleum color you speak of? Yeah, it's a rattle can. I rattle can this stuff. Flat red primer. That is what I used. It is a decent color, and it's the base of everything. But because I did the base in this color, I have to put white down. My previous attempts at doing white kinda sucked. My previous attempt at white. This guy here, the Mad Cat. Mad Cat. His arms look a little gross. They look ugly. I don't really care for him that much. Too pasty. The white that I had is a bad white. It was old. It didn't work too well. So I got myself a new one. And it's a Pro Bold Titanium Pro Acryl. This ought to do wonders. So, the colors that I have to do today are the white And I'm using this as my basis because this is what I was doing. I need my silver, which is not that color, but this color, plate mail. Plate mail metal. And I have to be very careful painting because the base being this brown, that's a rattle can. If I have to touch up this brown, I am going to be SOL. Because painting up the brown, having to touch up the brown is going to cause me fits because it will ruin a brush if I have to touch it up because I do not have that color in this. Happy New Year, Rehab. Happy New Year. What's up? This isn't what's up. Why is this not what's up? I can hear it. I cannot hear it. Why? No, that's not what I wanted. Let's take a look. Oh, because it's not? Why is it not? Okay, that's weird. Well, I mean, I guess I don't need to hear the sound. I should hear the sound. It's weird. I don't know. But I couldn't hear it myself, but you guys can hear it. So, hopefully 2024 is a good year for you and yours and everybody around you and us too. So, yeah. Oh, what other colors did I need? Silver, white, and one other. Ooh, what kind of meatballs? Contrast Iodine yellow. This contrast, that's what this is. Cooking up some meatballs. You got me playing in the background. How nice. And if I need, I have the Newland oil. Beef and pork with Parmesan cheese. Yummy. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I have to come up with something. Although that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I do have ground beef I need to use up. Alright, so let's not go jiggling that paint because that's a later paint. The plate mail's later. Let's start working on this Pro Acro White. Get it nice and juicy, nice and shifty. Now, I'm using my little popper here. You know, this is what I use for painting. You put the little paint in and you can pop it out and the stuff just comes right on out. Some of this is old, it flecked in there and whatnot, but it's still good. You're making me hungry with those beef and pork meatballs. Now, I don't need a lot of this, so, and I've never used the Pro Acryl. I've never used the Pro Acryl, and I'm here twisting and twisting and twisting and waiting for the thing to come out. And it's a little dropper bottle, but it's like an Elmer's glue. You twist it up, you can drop it out. So let's drop it in my bucket here. Okay. Never mind. I think I have to undo this. I was right. Sealed for your protection. That's what she said. Oh, look at all that white that I'm flicking everywhere because I can't peel this off right. Ooh. That's some white. Oh, get off my fingers. Thank you. This ought to be interesting. Okay, now that it's unsealed, I like it. The Pro Acryl is sealed like that. Neato. Okay, seal it up. Alright, now I need a brush. I'm doing these arms. I need a good brush that's not going to flick everywhere. Okay, what are we looking at here? How's about this bad boy? That one's a little big. Could go a touch smaller. Let's take a look. I don't want to ruin brushes today. This is a small dry brush. I'll use that one later because the small dry brush is good for what I'm going to need, I think. War game. I just looked at that one. That one is a little big. Let's go to the small bucket of brushes. There we go. Here's my brush right here. I don't want to go super tiny because that's for the silver. My masterclass might be a good one too. The brushes I use, Army Painter, Kolinsky Masterclass, and Army Painter Wargamer brushes. They all work quite nicely. Now the Masterclass and that one are roughly the same. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. So we'll use the Masterclass one later. We'll use this one now. Alright, so the character brush. These guys, they are Clan Wolf. And Clan Wolf is easy to paint. Or at least this grouping of Clan Wolf is easy to paint. Because it's just a matter of getting the paint on the arms, the white. And hopefully not getting it anywhere else. This is definitely a white. Holy cow. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something. Yoink! Pulling off the old spectacles so I can lean right on in. Now, I'm debating on this. I might have actually started this off wrong. Because I have a feeling what I probably should have done was put... Yeah, I should have done that. Ah, Scooby-Doo. Hello, X. How you doing? Say hello to everybody in 2024.
Hi.
They say hi back. His arms are crazy close to his torso. The Dasher is one of my favorite clan mechs. He's a tiny little pupper. He just runs everywhere. Yeah, I should not have started with this white. This is supposed to be dry brushed on later. Maybe? Yes. So... Yeah, I'll get the technique down for doing this white. Probably after I'm done doing the white. When I have no need to do it anymore. I did not finish this arm over here. Gotta finish the arm. I hear you, Treya. Quit shaking, girl. You having fun? Oh no, don't touch the paint. Don't touch the paint. La, da, 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 da. Are you having fun yet this year?
Me? Yeah.
You? You are? Cool. Good. Yeah, my child. He goes up and hibernates in his room. That's what you get for a teenager. Loop, doo, doo, doo. Oh, this stuff is nice and thin. Goes on smooth. But is it too thick? Is it too? Am I putting it on a little too thick here? I almost feel like what I should have done on these mechs to start was I should have primed them in white and then put the brown over the white where it needed to be, which would have been the rest of the mech. Probably would have been a safer, easier thing to do. Than this. Okay, so the Dasher's arms are done. I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to try another idea. The other idea that I had which was to put my speed paint over the or not over the top, underneath my blinding light speed paint, and then dry brush the white over the top, the Pro Acryl white. I'm not sure which one will look better. Although if I just let this dry and then add, I don't know. Let's see. Let's do a different style on the other one, and we'll take a look. Pack Hunter. Hello, Pack Hunter. Shall we do your arms? You're a very simple arm. Yeah, this is a gray. I don't think this is going to be worth trying, but I'll try it anyways. I'm a glutton for punishment. Yeah, because this is... This is not a white. This blinding light white is not white. It is gray. Yeah, nope. You know what? That's a nope. We're not going to do it that way. Screw it. Nope. There's something wrong with my speed paint blinding white. Something seriously wrong with it, because it is not... It is a gray. It is not a white. This is supposed to be a white, and it's not. Something is really wrong with this. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the speed paint. Blinding white. But, oh, I don't want that much paint on the brush. Let's get this white painted in. Pack Hunter here, he doesn't need a lot. He needs just these two gangly frickin' arms. Very spindly. It's a solid mech though. Now that I have him, or will have him painted, I can't wait to use him in one of the next battles we do. I go to a local game store here where they have weekly battles. Bunch of guys in the area, we all get together and play some Battletech. Have a lot of fun doing it. This game has been around for 40 years. Which is pretty darn sweet, if you ask me. And the rules are relatively unchanged throughout those 40 years. It's another one of the beauties of this game. Now let me know if I end up out of frame with my painting. I think I'm going to have to adjust the camera anyways, because there's a lot of real estate of the camera I'm not using. Because you can see where I'm holding this thing compared to where I should be holding it, or compared to where you're seeing it. So let me do this. Trying to do this single-handed. A little weird. There, how's that? A little closer. You guys can see it a little easier. Oh, no, 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 no. Get off the paint. Get off, off, off. I can touch it up later. My puppers is behind me, sitting on the couch. Right, girl? Do you want to say hi to the folks out there? In TV land, Twitch land, and all the lands in between. Give me a second to finish putting the white on this guy's arm. Because I got to get all the spots of white. Elbows and wrists and all that jazz. And all that jazz. I should have some smooth jazz playing in the background. I know it's not very indicative of mech, but yeah, smooth jazz. Because everybody likes smooth jazz. If you don't, be surprised. It's just something about that sort of thing. Okay. Pack hunter's done. Rinse this. And let's move to the next. After I put these on, and we're going to screw up this camera here real quick. Let's turn this down. You can say hi to the puppers. Say hi, Treya. Say hi. Hello. See, there she is. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. And we'll turn it back up. And we'll dive right back in. My hair is still pink. I have to keep it long for winter because I get cold. So it's going to stay this way till at least the end of winter when I can cut it off. Or down anyways. Not off. I don't like to be bald. But I'll cut it down and have like pink tips. Pink and or coppery tints. That'd be weird. Alright. We'll just continue moving up the scale. So let's go to this guy here. Mac recognition time. I do believe my Mac recognition sucks. My phone's back there. This I'm betting. Well, this I believe is Uller. Okay, so I was wrong. That is not the Uller. Oh, what is this? Oh no, this is the Koshi. Koshi Kit Fox. No, that's not the Koshi. That's not the Mistlings. What the hell is it? Alright. Alright. I need to go to my link. Because I have a link here. In my saved things here. What do we got? Oh, what's the number on the base? 8. Whee! Clan invasion, clan invasion, clan invasion, 8. Clan invasion, 8. There he is. It's the Ice Ferret. Ice Ferret. Otherwise known as the Fenris in the Inner Sphere. Actually, put that up here. I'll keep it up here. So let's, no paint on the brush. Let's put some paint on the brush. And let's get the Ice Ferret painted. I should know this mech because it's one of the older designs for the clans that came out in the 90s. It's not one of the crazy newer designs that I won't recognize off the cuff kind of thing. Really? Get in there. There we go. Alright, let's do the underside of the gun. Now this arm, I'm not going to do all of it. because the gun is going to be part silver. So there's no need to put the white all the way out the gun part of the arm. So we'll do the white part of the arm. See where I want to go all the way out too for the white, which I think is going to be this casing here. Other side. Yeah. If I need to adjust when I put the silver down, I'll adjust when I put the silver down. And you know, I keep forgetting. My son, Nex, he got me something for my birthday. And I keep forgetting that I got it. Which is awfully silly of me. I really should remember it. It would help out a lot. I'll do it on the next mech. Because this one's half over with the white. Get the underside of the arm. And that's the mini holder. It would help for me not trying to touch the mini, you know? I even brought it over so I could use it. And then I just never put it on the thing. This is a good paint. It's probably going to look horrible anyways because of putting it over the brown. But it feels like a really good paint. Now, one thing I can't wait for is the new paints that are coming out from Army Painter. I will upgrade as needed because they're changing their paint line. Their original war paints are going to go away in favor of the 2.0, which is going to be more of a Pro Acrylic style paint. Smoother, better coverage. Just an all-around better paint. And I like Army Painter now. I'll like it even more when it comes to the new one. There you go. I know your gun is brown, but it's going to be silver soon enough, guy. Don't call me guy, dude. Don't call me dude, Stan. Okay. Wash the brush real quick. Just so the paint doesn't dry. I don't want the paint to dry in the brush. Two more to go on the arms. Okay. The illustrious Black Hawk. You got big arms, boy. Put that down. People were asking in one of the forums on Facebook what they use for painting and holding these minis. Well, there you go. That's what we use for holding and painting the minis. We use that. We get the minis set just right. Ooh, doggy. That's not going to be a pretty picture. Nope. Okay. That's what he wants. Okay, let's get to it. Arms only. I hope, one of the things that I hope for this year is that we get a really good Battletech movie or cartoon. And I see someone just showed up and said, hydrate! Hello, Death. How's it going? Nice water. Love it. Gotta stay hydrated. It helps to curb appetites. Money. It curbs money, too. I don't know how. Curbs everything. Hope your new year is going good. I believe you're coming over in a couple of days to do some more gaming on Thursday. Do I have a fan running? No, I do not have a fan running. However, what I do have is probably what you're hearing. And I'm going to see if I can't move the mic. Good Lord. Here we go. Okay, I'll move the mic over to there. Now, you might not hear it as bad. Do you still hear the fan, as it were? It's probably going to be a lot better. Good. The fan you're hearing is my laptop. The microphone was was right behind the laptop. I just moved it to the other side of the table, so it's not sitting on top of the laptop. Which will make it a lot easier because now you won't be able to hear it. I know, I'm streaming on a laptop. It's not the best idea ever thought of. For sure. I do need to upgrade, and any of the revenue that we get from the Twitch subscriptions, you know, if you have Amazon Prime, your Twitch subscriptions can be free. Just subscribe with Amazon Prime. It's free. And it'll help me because then I can afford to upgrade this to a desktop that will be exclusive and solely for doing the streaming. And it'll be powerful to do the streaming. And when we get Frontier Internet in this house with fiber, we're going to have good times. We're not going to have the latency or any of the other issues that we've had. Because it's going to be awesome. They're putting it in slowly but surely outside. And Frontier is the one that's coming in. I talked to the guys that were out there putting the stuff up, and they said, yeah, we're working for Frontier. They're putting fiber down the street. So yeah, Frontier Fiber. Which is okay because their prices are better. And I think you guys will finally get off of what you're using and probably switch to. Because Greenlight is just too doggone slow trying to get in here. I just have not liked it. Yeah, I don't know if I have a link to it, but there is a place that you can sign up to be notified when it's available. Oh. What kind of sauce you using? Is it just a regular spaghetti sauce or a homemade sauce? I'm asking you and salivating at the same time. It might take me a little while, but I'm coming over as soon as I'm done here. Oh, yeah. Nice. I gotta get back to making my own homemade sauce. When I tried making a homemade sauce one time, it didn't turn out too bad. I kind of liked it. This guy's got such big arms. Man. Hopefully this guy turns out looking good. Okay, let us see. Yeah. So, we finally got a touch of snow here. Wonder if we'll get more. We didn't have the white Christmas. White is wrapping up on this guy. His arms are just so massive compared to the other ones I've done today. Got them big meaty hooks. Big meat hooks. Some coverage I still need to hit on here. Couple of spots I just can't reach. Good Lord, how am I going to get there? Did it work? That worked. However, got it. I think I got it. Got it off. You know what? That's up against his leg. I really can't do any more without hitting his leg. Like I just did. Dang it. Alright. Pop him off. And now we'll go to the Mad Dog, aka the Vulture. see what we got next. Then we'll take a look and see how well these arms look. Oh, this is going to be an interesting arm. There's not a lot to it. Not a lot at all. And these gun housings will be white, but the guns themselves, they will be silvered. Which is why you will see that I won't be putting white down the gun arm, just on the back of it. If I go quiet, don't mind me. There's music in the background and I'm just kind of working it. Okay. Just concentrating, if you will. And we will most likely be also streaming tonight because need to do a little more work on bag end. I mean, it looks real good now, but there's more work to be done. But we found something that we need to go search for. Alex's Caves has a magnetic cave. And we need to go hunt that thing down. So that might be on the dock for tonight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, you missed. Came in a sharp, quick, fast. Came in fast and furious. Indeed it did. All right, let's see. We'll play along. Let's see if my blue dice will show up. No. Lands straight down. Doesn't even swoop. Sucked. Oh, that's a bit much. Sorry about the big black thing in the screen. I'm just trying to get the underside of the guns. Okay. Alright, I think the initial base coat of white is done. So we'll let his arms dry. And now we can switch over to... Looking at this guy. Let's see what the first guy looks like. His arms still look cakey. We're going to let him dry. We'll let him dry. But we do have to work on some silver. So... Today's silver, plate mail metal by the Army War Painter. Bloop, bloop. Good. That should be plenty. Just a little dab will do ya. Right there. And with that little dabble, we're going to switch brushes. Once I figure out how to get the cover back on. I mean, I probably shouldn't even have the covers on anymore. Alright, I need a tinier brush. So let's look at the brushes. Oh yeah, I'm going to need the windshield brush. That'd be this one. I think it's this one. That's the windshield brush. And you know what? That one works. Alright. You can use that one. So my windshield brush is a 10-aught. You can't even see the bristles. The bristles end there. Here, I'll turn this down. Can you see them now? Look at how tiny the bristles are. Look at them all. There's like only 6. Good Lord. That's the windshield. We'll do the windshields later. Right now, we're going to start working on the silver. And this guy doesn't have a lot of silver to do. And I got too big of a brush for the silver. Schnookers. Schnookers. Schnookies! Too big of a brush for silver. Alright. So, too big of a brush for silver? Too little of a brush for silver? The Psycho. Is this the same size? That's the same size. Oh my god. What am I using for silver? This guy's shot. Kind of. Well, that's a 10-aught shader brush. You know what? I think I'll use it. Because it's tiny little areas and... Oh, wrong paint! Dumbass! Wrong paint! I knew that was going to work. Silver, not the gray. And let's make us a gun barrel. Brute. Do 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 do. Okay, let's get the front of the guns. Okay. Because the mechs have just a tiny little bit of silver on stuff. So with that idea, there's only going to be a tiny amount of silver on this guy. I don't like that brush. That brush is shot. That brush is so shot. Let's use this one. What's this one? Artistic Loft Vienna. Okay. It's not as... The tip isn't as destroyed. Just touching a little bit of silver in there just to break up the brown a touch. It's not much. Really, it's not much at all. I mean, there's like nothing. I do, however, have to do the windshield, though. In preparation for the yellow that's going in. Yeah. So that's all the silver. I'm going to go back and hit the white. Okay, don't worry about that. I'm going to fix the white up a little bit because the white still is very pasty looking. You can see it's just... That washes it out. It's just very pasty. So, yeah, we gotta adjust that. Alright, Pack Hunter, what are you getting silvered? Not a lot. We'll do your ears. AKA the antenna. Before we move to the bigger gun. Because he has that big old gun on his shoulder. Which will have to get done. Okay. Anything on his back? Yes. We can tap a little bit there. Oh, this guy's got some jump jets. So we'll just tap his jump ports. Touch more back here to this one. And this one. Okay, that works. That works. And now the small brush can go away for a moment. Just for a touch. Because his gun is larger than others. So we'll bring out the master class. Big old brush. Stay to the side there, buddy. And we'll paint this puppy up. I have a feeling I'm just going to do it like I just started to do. And that is it. Maybe I guess I really didn't need the bigger brush. Yeah, it's a bigger area, but I just have to hit the top. And that's it. Yep, just doing that part of the gun. So there you go. The Pack Hunter. You just have to finish up his arms. We'll be good to go. We're going to move on to this guy here. And he's got some great. Yeah, he's got it right there. Fuzz. Fuzz on my. More fuzz. Get out of here. Fuzz on my magnifier. Don't like. Do. Okay. Hit his windshield while I'm here. Get a little extra silver. Get it right on in there. Alright, what do we want silver on this guy? Really nothing. Nothing pops out at me saying, hey, make me silver, make me silver. So I'll just put a couple of dots of silver on him. Nothing major. Alright. Yeah, because it doesn't really have any good ports to do or anything like that, so... yeah, okay. Keep on trucking. Let's move to the next guy. This one's gonna be fun. Because he's got the guns. He's got a frickin' armband of guns. Almost like a gauntlet. So we're just going to paint these guns all in silver. Another one of my favorite mechs for the clans is this guy, the Black Hawk. Or the Nova. Comes the fight bristling 10 ER medium lasers. Cannot fire them all at once. But you can definitely fire most of them. Puts a real big hurt on folks. When he does. No problems here. But if you are still hanging out, lurking around there, Death, I do have a commando I'm painting up later that's on the dock to be painted. Primed them up during our nice warm spell we had a few days ago. when I could just get outside and just do some spraying. Big old armbands of silver. Okay. I need to switch brush real quick. Back to the little one for a moment. Getting inside these ports here. Alright, those ports are done. His arm freaking cannon things are done. I just touched the freaking windscreen again. And I just did it again. Would you stop touching it? Nickelback. Some exhaust port stuff back here. We'll tap them a little bit. And my Blackhawk is just about set for the next phase. Alright. Switching gears again. Ooh, okay. The bigger brush on the silver for these arms. Make sure I get the underside done up right. And while I'm down here, do it. Oh, it does go all the way back. Okay. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Looking good so far. Alright. Now let's get our missile rack here, shall we? Actually, we're going to do a little differently. Missile rack, missile rack. Is this the one I wanted to use? Yes, it was. Yeah, this is working out nicely. It's a technique called dry brushing. You get just a little bit of paint on the brush, and you just kind of dry it on over. And then you get a missile rack that looks like that. Let's see if this will work. Instead of painting all the bays silver and then dabbling, I get it this way. Much better missile rack than I would have had. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. Okay. Small dry brush. Done. For now, I gotta do the small dry brush again, but with other paint. Later on. I do, however, need to use this tiny little guy for the silver. Just a little bit more silver. So I got to do the cockpit window. And then I'm going to stop painting for just a brief moment. I'm going to get up, stretch a little bit, grab a quick little snack, bring it back. It allows this paint to dry. Perfect. And then we can fix the arms. So I'm going to put my glasses on. We'll do a chair stream for a few moments. I'll be right back as I stretch. Stretching is good. Yeah. that's going so smoothly. So you can keep going inside. Just hell as I can be. Oh, I'm junk food junkie. Good Lord, have pity on me. Oh yeah. Little tiny pretzel balls. Nom, 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 nom. All right. Now. There was an idea someone gave me. I'm going to try. I'm going to use this nice, big, fat, monster, ugly brush that's all messed up. Oh, God, it's all fucked up. Maybe not. Maybe not so big. We'll take the slightly smaller nasty ass brush. No, that's a nasty ass brush. We'll take this one. This one's good. This base coating brush is all mucked up too. But we're gonna try something here. I'm black. It was a new one. Or actually, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We're going to try it on the Pack Hunter. Let's do this. Let's get some water. Well, that's a perfect amount of water. I don't know if that's working. I'm doing it off camera. That didn't do nothing. So let's do this. Okay. This is kind of working. I think it will work. We just gotta let it dry. Let's get this paint in here. Now this is going to look a little weird having this black on here. The Newland oil. But that's okay. Because after we get done dropping the Newland oil on and it dries, we will dry brush white over the top. And that'll get it away from being all dirty and stuff. And will then make it look probably weathered, like I wanted it. With that idea, I have to switch brushes. This brush sucks. It's an older brush. It got paint into the bristles and it spread itself out. It's just not good. Not good for what I'm trying to do. I'm hiccuping. I think I need more water. I cannot have this uncapped. Must cap water. Yeah, much better. I switched brushes. Yeah, I'm throwing Newland oil on the white so it doesn't look quite so pasty. And after that dries, then I'm gonna do a dry brush white over the top, and I'm hoping that they will look better. Because I have a difficult time with white. Horrible. I cannot get white to look good. So I'm trying something new with these 5. By the time I'm done with 20 mechs, I will probably have the white looking the way it's supposed to. We shall see. And it's just the Newland oil straight up on top of the white. Because the Newland oil has already been put on everything else, mostly. So we shall see. How are you doing, Spectre? The end of the year been good for you? Was Santa good and got you lots of mechs? But if this dries the way it's looking, I might leave it. Oh. Yeah, March or April for the mercenaries stuff. Now, I will say this, LingSter Games currently has a sale going on. If you're interested, I know you already have it, but Alpha Strike version of the Battletech game is currently on sale at LingSterGames.com. You can buy the starter box and you can buy the Commander's Edition rulebook and get 15% off when you buy them both together. At our already low pricing. Competitive pricing even. For a small company, you know, that's not bad. And we do aim to have the Merc stuff in the store when it's available. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely be on the lookout for that. Okay. I really like how I did that up there, though. That's pretty nice. Now, do I do it? Do I do it? Do it. I'm going to try it. Let's see. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of wet. It's going to dry forever. But they'll be black, I'm thinking. Okay. Black wash is pretty much done. We'll let that stuff dry and see how it looks. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get me new brushes. I did get a couple of gift cards, so maybe I'll use them. Because this one is just horrible. I got a lot of bad brushes. A lot of brushes have dipped up and been shot. What I could do now, while I wait for the arms to dry, cockpit color, contrast Aiden yellow. Because if you look at the one I completed last year, that's the yellow. I really like that yellow for the cockpit. Especially for my wolves. All right, Dippy. Here we are. 10-aught Reaper. We'll go back to the little guys. Round robin it up. I'm gonna move the paint over a little bit. Last second. 10-aught was a bit small. I need to get a little extra paint in there so it's a bit thicker and goops into the corners where it should. Pack Hunter. Oops, wet. That's a wet Pack Hunter. That's what it is. He just has this like weird dot in the middle of his head. And that's his cockpit window. At least I think. I don't see any other spots for windows for him. Most of the other guys, it's like, yeah, that's a window. That's a window. Hey, Trey, you moving down to the floor? How you doing, girl? A little more. There we go. Not bad as Celestials. It'll work. The stream may not do the colors and the paints justice. I cannot read without my glasses. Oh yeah. And this front cockpit here needs a lot. Perfect. Okay. Cockpits are done. We just gotta wait for those arms to dry before I can put the dry brush over the top. That's the brush. That's the cover for him. This is the cover for him. I think. Well, it is now. The 10-aught, that brush can go away. I suppose while I wait for the arms, I could probably just pull out the black. Citadel, or Vallejo, black. Then I could paint up the bases. Get them painting up. Alright, where is my paint brush for the bases? Well, orange dry brush. So dry brush. Dry large. Okay, here we go. Pookie, pookie. Because I got to let those arms dry, so I might as well continue dripping paint. go out. Is that what you just did? All right, hang on. I'll let you go pee. All right, go on. Did you go out? What would you get up to the door for? You silly goose. My puppers got up, wanted to go to the door, but then when I wanted to let her out, she's like, no, thank you. Yeah, they're still needing to be dry. So we might as well just move right on along. We'll hit up the bases. Now bases are always the last thing I do. But I figured might as well at least do something while the white's drying. And as long as I don't put the black on the base too thick, it'll dry before I have to grab the mini to do the white. Let go. Thank you. Do, 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 do. Remember, always let me know if I'm out of frame. Because I'm not watching the camera when I paint. I'm watching the mini when I paint. So if I end up out of frame, I don't know. Won't recognize it. Yeah, this paint's gonna dry just as quick as the white is doing. So I should be able to handle it quite nicely by the time the white is dry. Nice. And this will make a second star, once these are done, a second star of Clan Wolf. The first star being not that good on the white. If the white is not fully dry, when I'm done with the black here, I could always paint one of my other mechs that I've got in the wings, because I've got that whole bucket you saw at the beginning. Because the painting challenge that Mini War Mud is doing is getting me off my butt and getting these painted. And I've got so many I want to paint. And I'm not just doing mechs for his challenge either. On Wednesday, where we would normally be doing the Batman Animated Series board game, well, we kind of finished with the book missions for the main box. Fine and dandy, yes. However, we kind of need to have more minis painted before we go into the next set of missions. So, we're going to go back to painting those minis on Saturdays, or not Saturdays, on Wednesday afternoons. So those will be added to Mini Warmuts Challenge too. Can't wait because we need to get those Batman minis painted before we start. And before I do the white, I actually have to replace my water. Let me do that real quick. Because, oh, look at that nasty black water. All right. Cleaner water prevails. Cheers. No, I ain't drinking out of that. We nuts. There, much better. Okay, good. Let me see. What do we got here? Okay. Mini base is painted. I gotta do the extra dry brush of white on top of the white of their arms, potentially. I mean, we'll see how it looks when it's dry, because maybe I won't have to. Oh, really? Wargaming Web's Discord. I know him because I kind of got in with a Facebook group, Gamers with Coffee, who have been streaming and whatnot. They're on Twitch a lot. And he's part of them as well. And he's got his group for Facebook. All are welcome to join the challenge. The more the merrier. He loves it. Alright. So, here's what I was thinking. Since I gotta wait for that brown, or the brown guys to dry, the white. Hi, hello, what do you want? Besides me scratching your neck. Huh? I was thinking, although I don't know if I want to start one. I mean, I could. But, you see, this is an old metal mini. Really old, really metal mini. And to be fair, I'm not going to start it because I don't know how I want to do it. Because I want to replicate the color into the new design. Effectively replacing the metal mini with this guy. And I don't know how I want to color him. I know he's got the base of the silver, but he's going to have the blue on top, but I'm not sure exactly where all the blue really is going to want to be. Because I'm not sure where the blue was on this. I think it was on everything. Most everything. Looks like it was piecemealed. But, yeah, the Skull and Bones Atlas. So skinny. So skinny. Hey, Slayer's here. And he's playing the drop game. Oh, it does appear. Okay, cool. I need a Battletech to drop. I ain't going nowhere. A spinning Kukri. Oh! Yeah, they're just flying like crazy today. Just like last time. They were just like, meow, meow. Well, you see, the Skull and Bones guy here, the old metal one, heavy as hell. You're gonna hurt somebody throwing this at somebody, you know? But I want to do this paint scheme. I know it's not a Steiner paint scheme, but I need to do a Steiner Scout Lance. I'm just missing the fourth one. So what do you think I should do? What color do you think I should accent the silver with to make the Steiner Scout Lance? I mean, these guys almost look like they should be Bills players. You know, Bills linemen. That'd be actually kind of funny. Paint him up as Buffalo Bills. The clouded blue, this weird bright blue, it's a metallic blue, which would be this elven armor. The Bills A-line, yeah. Alright, maybe I'll have to think about this. Maybe I won't do the blue. But blue with... blue and red mix? I mean, because the Atlases would only be... They would really only be used as the Scout Lance. I'll have to wait on them. I think I'm going to have to wait on them. I've talked long enough. Let's take a look at if that white is dry. I do have a lot of... I have a lot of mechs to paint. If you weren't here at the beginning... That's right here. See this box? I'll kind of have to slowly pass it over. Actually, you know what? I'll just go like this. Oh crap. Oh crap, can you see? Look at all these. Look at them all. Look at them. Can't see them all. They're all over the place. There's too many of them. There's too many of these guys. There's just too many. Too many to paint. But that's what the challenge is for. The challenge is to get them painted. It is a lot of mechs. But that's not all my mechs that have to be painted. There's another chunk of white mechs that are sitting in the wings that are in my box that I was going to paint up in Robotech colors. White with black and red trim. In honor of the Robotech franchise. Now, granted, only a couple of them were in that black, red, and white flavor, but I was going to do a whole company's worth in that flavor instead of doing them all in the anime colors, which I wasn't going to do simply because over here I already did the anime color of the Dougram stuff for John Vecken's Lance, his company, which I have more mechs to paint for his company, and I'm going to paint them up. And these turned out really nice. I did like them a lot. Let's take a look. I'm pulling off my glasses so I can see in this mirror. This thing here. The black is almost dry. The white is getting there. The arms just look filthy. They do. They look dirty. Okay, now you can see how they look too. They just look dirty. So, I don't know if I want to keep the dirty look. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Do you think the black all over the arms like that looks good? Or should I put the white, do the white dry brushing on top to brighten them up so they don't look quite like they're filthy? I mean, I like how it looks, sort of. But I also don't like how it looks, too. What do you think? A very light brushing with a bone white. Well, the bold titanium white. Oh God, that's washed out. Here, let me turn this down. There. Bold titanium white. That's what I used to start. And that's what I was thinking of putting on top as a dry brush. Because I kind of want to get rid of the black that is coating it. Just, lightly tap it. I'm not going to get rid of all the black that's on it because I want to keep some of the lines. But just to brighten them up a little bit. I mean, I do like the way they are. But they have only a hint. So let's try. We're going to use the Black Hawk as the base. And we're going to take this brush here, my small dry brush. I'm going to make sure this brush is dry. Oh, it's going to be dry. Hang on. My puppers wants out. Give me just a moment. Now you want to go out. Come on. What? What? What do you want? Do you need water? You got water. No. What do you want? What is this? Fine. She didn't want out, folks. She didn't want out. She wanted that. Makeup brushes for dry brushing? No, I have not. I've only used, dry brushes. Now, are you talking about using something like this? Like a big brush for dry brushing? Because I have a couple of new brushes that I got. This is a shader brush, and this is a dry brush. But they're a lot bigger, and I don't want to be using the big dry brushes on the smaller areas. I mean, actually, I'll probably use this large dry brush because, well, no, I want to use the smaller one. I want to use the smaller one. Get some of this white on here. And then let's just... Let me spin this a little bit. We're just catching the tops of the edges. And this small dry brush might not be big enough. It's not big enough. I need to go a little bit bigger. This one's a little too small. Yeah, with the dry brushing that you're doing the whole mech, just not a small section of it. I'm doing a small section. I don't want white all over the guy. This white has to be just on these white spots. And there we go. I just freaking wiped all over him. Damn it. Now I gotta touch up the freaking crap. Damn it. Looking a little better, but I think this dry brushing I might have to wait and hit it later, only because some of this is still damp. Let me try it on the Dasher. He's got smaller arms. Get a lot of the paint off the brush. More paint off the brush. Back to the smaller one, because this is a smaller arms. La da 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 da. Okay. I mean, it's all right. It's better, sort of. All right, Pack Hunter. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you can do. We'll just hit them all. Okay, this isn't turning out too bad. It's brightening it up a little bit. And it's getting rid of the black that had settled on the top. So, I guess bonus points for that idea. Here. I just took a look at that brush. That was not pretty. Da, 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 da. It'll do. Running out of my weight here. What in the holy heck? Seriously, dude? Alright, let's hit the vulture now. I know when I did the dry brushing on the other one, with the silver, just to catch the edges, that I used a lot less paint. This I'm just trying to not do that. Get off the brush. Thank you. It does look better, I will admit. It still has the dirt to it, kind of. But it looks better. The arms do look a lot better, I think. Ah! Okay, you should not have been left out. Isn't that all, girl? You done over there? Those things are supposed to last you. Goofball. Oof. There we go. Oof. Okay. Alright, so let's take a peek at these guys. Let's see how we look. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I don't want to do this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I have a... Ooh, I might be able to... Avoid. Come on, sit down. Thank you for playing. I'm looking for a paint real quick. I'm gonna touch up some stuff here. Because I need to touch up some paint. Not bad. Needs to be a little darker. So let's take some black. Mix that in. Color matching. That's what I'm doing. We're trying to. This is an old nasty brush, which is why it's going to look horrible. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Because I got to do some touch-up work. Whoa, that's not bad at all. Holy cow. Wow. Hello. Okay. I think I just color matched my primer. Damn. Uh-oh. Dice Column's here. Quick, everybody hide the kookeries from him. Don't let him see we've been playing with his kookeries. You having a good year so far there, Dice Column? Are you ready for tonight's grand adventure? Where we head out to hunt down the magnetic caves. Can't believe I actually did that. Can't believe I color coordinated this. Holy moly. Pretty close to it. Jeepers. Oops, that was supposed to be silver. Dang. Damn it. You always wanted to do a platform game in Minecraft, right? Because isn't that what the Magnetic Caves is like a platformer kind of weird thing? Okay. So, I touched up my brown without having to resort to using the primer. Because I did as close to the color match as I could get. Which ended up being pretty outstanding. I color matched that to this. But I have a feeling that these bad boys might actually be done. I don't mind the way the white turned out. The dirt on the white doesn't look too bad. The little bit of dry brushing I did to them, that doesn't look too bad either. Now what I could do, I don't know if I want to do it because I didn't do it to the other mechs. Closer to the TV. We still good, right? Right there. I just don't want it to focus onto this piece. But I think they look pretty darn good. Simple, yet effective. You can just barely see the cockpit on him. The devil? Y'all seeing this? Here. Look at the cockpit's crooked. What the devil? Huh. That's weird. Well, since you dropped yourself, I might as well drop myself. I missed. Now the spinning kukri's hitting nicely too. Not bad, 48. And the cockpit's up here. Looks pretty good. You're not going to be able to see it unless I get this camera here. Huh. Let's do it that way. Can we just do it that way? There. How's that? Is that better? Turn up the light. There. That might be better. Maybe. What do you think? Where? There. How's that? Is that better? Can actually see it better? Yeah. The rest of that mech is a giant nose because the cockpit is here. It's up here. And that's the rest of his torso. The schnoz on that guy. Yeah, just call it Jimmy Durant, the Jimmy Durante mech. The cockpit in this guy's here. Cockpit on this guy. You can see that one. Pretty standard right there. And the cockpit on the dasher, the little guy over here. See it, the little guy? And then the cockpit on this guy. It's just that weird circle. Really weird circle. And he's got long gangly arms for a pack hunter. Weird. But let me do this. Let me do that. Oh, look. Ooh, that's nasty looking. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. We'll switch over. We'll turn this down. That, my friends, is me painting 5 mechs for the Clan Wolf. You know, those guys right there. There. Don't go that guy. Anyways, yeah, I still got the pink, though. Not much pink left. A lot of copper up top. Still got the pink. Still got the pink. Not too bad. Anyways, that's the end of painting some mechs today because I just wanted to get some done. Benny up there. Here, let me get him in closer. Let me get him in a little better. Alright, is that better?